The Quran says or indicate that the universe started from a state of unity, popularly known as the Big Bang. There are verses that support the Big Bang origin of the universe. But Quran talk about the future of the universe as well. If we discuss the verses related to the future, we find that Quran suggests a model that is cyclic. Quran supports a cyclic universe model. However, a scientist will always say that a cyclic universe do not need a creator. The universe had been existing forever, so creator is not required. But Quran also says that this universe was created in a cycle, and we are living in a cyclic universe. It will expand and collapse. I will narrate the matter with references. I will prove it with verses. I will not talk much. I will show you the models and broad models, and narrate the verses to explain which model the Quran supports. You can see this is a model of the universe. This is the point. This point is called singularity. The singularity at the beginning of the universe, it's called Big Bang. So universe originated from the Big Bang. This is Hubble's constant. The universe is expanding. Some of the scientists opine that the universe may expand forever. So if the universe expands forever, it is called open universe. The universe is open. So we have found one model where the universe expands forever, open universe. This model is not supported by the Quran. However, the Quran supports the creation. Creation is supported by the Quran. I will show the reference verses later. There is another model of the scientists. This is another model. These models I have just copied from Encyclopedia of Space Travel and Astronomy. This is the point of origin, singularity. This is Big Bang 1, the universe is expanding. Scientists predict that due to gravitational force, the expansion of the universe may stop and universe may start closing. Finally, it will collapse and it will collapse into a point. This point at the end of the universe is called Big Crunch. From the Big Crunch, the universe may be created again. This is cyclic universe model. Now, this cyclic universe model is supported by the Quran. I have shown it by this picture. This is Big Bang 1, when the universe was created. This is a big bounce. This is first cycle. Universe collapsed and restarted from a point. That point, it was a big bounce. It restarted from a fireball. It did not closed into a point. So this is called big bounce. Universe closed and closed continuously, and finally it became small enough to become hot and compressed enough to restart through a big bounce. So this cycle, present cycle started from this big bounce. This is present cycle, and the Quran says the universe will collapse once again, and will close into a big crunch. From big crunch through another big bang, universe will be created again. Now this universe will also collapse. This is fourth cycle. So this is first cycle that started from Big Bang 1. This is second cycle or present cycle that started from a big bounce. This is third cycle that will start from a Big Bang or Big Crunch. And there is another cycle narrated in the Quran, that is fourth cycle. Quran talk up to the fourth cycles. Now, proof of first start point, this one, proof. I will show the verse. Moreover, he established himself into the sky, and it had been smoke. So, a smoke universe. We know from the Big Bang, hydrogen was created. Later, 25% hydrogen turned into helium. So, this universe was full of hydrogen and helium. Now, from hydrogen and helium, galaxies could form. But it is most unlikely. In uniform space, the smoke should have spread out uniformly. I narrated from a book, and this is from Encyclopedia of Space Travel and Astronomy. In a perfectly uniform universe, there is no way in which large concentration of gas could ever occur. Indeed, it is quite difficult to explain how concentration of matter as big as the galaxies could have formed in time since the Big Bang, no more than 20 billion years ago. How this happened is not known, but it is straightforward to calculate how a galaxy would form once these clouds of gas held together by gravity and containing enough material to form thousands of millions of stars. So, how the smoke concentrated into large clouds of gas cannot be explained. Therefore, it may so happen that universe contracted and restarted, and universe contracted and produced heavier elements up to silicon, at least up to silicon, by which heavier elements could form, dust and asteroids could form. It is possible. Now, if the universe contracted from the state of after producing the smoke, that means a mixture of hydrogen and helium, then it contracted to a point where there were enough heavier elements at least up to silicon to produce dust and asteroids. So when Big Bounce happened, there was dust and asteroids in the smoke. There was three things: smoke, dust and asteroids. And this Big Bounce is mentioned in the Quran. This is the verse. Proof of second start point. This is second extra, Big Bounce. Big Bounce. What is the proof? This is the proof. Do not the unbelievers see that the skies and lands were joined together before we clove them asunder? So there were land in the skies. In the Quran, skies means universe. Now, skies means universe. Samawat, skies means universe. And there was lands. And these lands and skies meant smoke, dust and heavier elements, asteroids. Smoke, dust and asteroids were together. So this is the point from where this universe started. And at this point, God made it, waved the space into 7 spherical waves. These 7 spherical waves of space, one inside another, is called 7 skies. Each sky is full of galaxies. This is the verse. He, the one who created for you what was in the assembly of lands. What was in the assembly of lands means skies and lands in the just before the Big Bang, big bounce. He is the one who created for you what was in the assembly of lands. Then he did istawa into the sky and fashioned them into 7 skies. And of all things he had perfect knowledge. So after the Big Bang, this uniform universe turned into a 7 sky universe. Skies are waves of space, one inside another, like the peels of onion. each sky is full of galaxies. Thus the universe expanded smoothly, and God infused another force, that is dark energy, and so universe could expand. Universe with 7 skies could expand smoothly. This is present universe. Now again this universe will collapse. This is said in the Quran. I show you this is proof of third start point. This is the third start point. Universe will collapse again. On the day when we will roll up the skies, like the rolling up of the scroll for writing, as we originated the first creation, we shall reproduce it. Means universe will be rolled up, space will be rolled up, skies will be rolled up, means space will be rolled up. 7 sky universe has a axis, and most likely it rotates around the axis. However, it cannot be detected because we are living in the universe. This rolling up means universe will collapse. In a state thought, we can assume that universe will collapse. On the day we will roll up the skies, means universe will collapse, and it will come to a point. It will come to a point. From this point, again, this is the point of salvation. From here, with a special arrangement, God will salvage the people to another universe, good people to another universe, that is Jannat. And the sinners will be left in this universe, and they will be scattered in the galaxies of the new universe. So that is religious part. I will not talking about that part. This is the Big Bang. This is the beginning of the third cycle. From here, what the verse says: as we originated the first creation, we shall reproduce it. He will roll up the skies, means he will collapse the universe, and he will restart the universe as we originated the first creation. First creation was through Big Bang 1. So this is the Big Bang 2. Through Big Bang 2, the universe will be created again. This universe, this recreated universe, is called hell in the Quran. It will be full of objects of hell. The resurrected mankind, those who all are sinners, they will be scattered in the galaxies, and they will live in the galaxies forever. This is also said in the verses. And not they honored Allah. No, this verse. Allah created the skies and lands, means this universe. Samawat al-ard means universe, for just ends, and in order that each soul may find the recompense of what it has earned, and none of them be wronged. So universe is created for just ends. A human being is created as a vicegerent of God. He will be deputed in a galaxy as his vicegerent. There are thousands and thousands and millions of stars in a galaxy, and there are many entire creatures like jinns. He will be deputed as vicegerent of God over them. A human will get one galaxy, a sinner human. However, he will be in punishment due to his hostile nature of the galaxies. We created not the skies and land and all between them merely in sports. We created them not except for just ends, but most of them do not understand. Verily the day of sorting out is the time appointed for all of them. So, this cycle is the cycle where the humans will be in each galaxy. There will be a human, and this cycle will also end. It is said in the another verse. This fourth cycle will start. This proof of fourth cycle. They will dwell therein, means in this universe, for all the time the skies and lands, heavens and earth, means skies and lands endure, except as thy Lord will. For thy Lord is the accomplisher of what he planned. So they will dwell therein for all the time the universe will exist. Means this universe will again collapse, and when it will collapse in the fifth start point, God may save some of the people. So I show you another verse about my. I said the galaxies are objects of hell. Furthermore, I call to witness the houses of stars, Mawakin Nujumi. Mawakin Nujumi, houses of stars. It means galaxies. Galaxies are houses of stars. Stars are not haphazardly scattered throughout the space. They are grouped into systems called galaxies. These galaxies are called houses of stars in the Quran. So this is Mawakin Nujumi, means houses of stars. It directly point out the galaxies. So what God says about it, and that is indeed a mighty adjuration, if ye but knew. Mighty adjuration. Why? Because that the galaxies are actually objects of hell. So the Quran support the model of cyclic universe. In the first cycle, smoke was created. Allah created the smoke. To him is due primal origin of the universe. It is said in the Quran. Then the universe full of smoke was concentrated. It produced matter up to silicon, which produced dust and asteroid. Then through a big bounce, universe started again as a seven sky universe. This present universe is a seven sky universe. Then this seven sky universe will also collapse again. Then from that point, the good people, humans will be rejected, especially rejected on a special land and shifted to a special land, from where after the judgment God will salvage the good people, and he will take them to another universe that is called Jannat. And the sinners will remain in this universe, in the big crunch, near the big crunch or in the big crunch or around the big crunch, that will again evolve and produce a new universe. That universe will be full of violent galaxies. Galaxies are objects of hell. And that universe will, sinners will remain in the objects of hell so far the God wills. It means so far the universe will exist. It means the universe will be collapsed again and it will be recreated again. At that point, God may decide something else. That what he will do is not said. And the time is too far away from us. So this much, Allah Hafiz.